Well. Christmas has come early this year, guys. I just found out the other day from some unofficial sources that the Kodokan was gonna bring back leg grabs. And today we finally get the news, it's official. At the All Japan Judo Championships, which begins next year, April 29th, leg grabs will finally be brought back. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So here's exactly what I read the other day. I'll translate it for you guys. So the first line, just talking about the All Japan Championships next year, and then they're also gonna still continue to use the flags, the hatahante, to decide who is winning the match by the end of the time limit. Now I think they didn't do this for the finals. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think last year this was the case except for the finals. Now the next part, it says, when you're in a standing position and you have gripped your opponent, no shido will be given for attacking or defending with your hands under the belt. But, and a big but, after that it says, however, when two people have not gripped up, shidos will be given for attacks under the belt. So this is fabulous. I think this is probably the best interpretation of leg grabs in judo. Actually, I'm not too sure. What do you guys think about just being able to dive at the legs? I'm not sure I want to see that. I want to see people grip up and do judo. But I also want those opportunities if they present themselves for leg grabs. And I'm excited. I'm gonna be doing kochi to ankle picks. I'm gonna bring that back. This is gonna be great. I'm probably gonna do uchimata and someone's gonna pick me up and hit me with a skuinage. It's gonna be interesting stuff. So one thing I wanted to talk about is this video at the beginning. It's actually from Grappler Kingdom. Shout out to him. It states in 2010, the IJF decided to change the rules and disallow leg grabs in judo. And so back then, the Kodokan and the IJF, very close together, working together, kind of aligned, looking for similar kind of goals. And over time, I've definitely noticed that the IJF has departed away from the Kodokan. You're seeing less and less people from the Kodokan involved in the IJF. And for quite a bit of time, you would see rules that the IJF would change, and then about 6 months or a year later, Japan would adopt those rules in their own competitions. And so we saw this with the flags, we saw this with golden score, we saw this with the number of shidos, and obviously rules around gripping. And so this is a big change because for the first time, at least in my memory, the Kodokan has been first in making a big change in judo. And so because they've kind of departed away from the IJF, they're not kind of following the IJF's lead at the moment. We definitely saw that last year when they brought back the flags, the hatahante, for the decisions. Still not actually quite sure if I like that or not. But it is kind of showing that the Kodokan is working independently from the IJF. And so now two things are going to happen. One of two things is going to happen. Either soon the IJF is also going to follow suit and they're going to bring back leg grabs. And I do have a feeling that this is going to happen. I've heard from a few people out there, some people who are tight with the referee circles, that this is something that they're talking about. But it's interesting to see what's happening. Obviously, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors in those conversations between the Kodokan and the IJF. It's all just suspicion here. But the Kodokan, they are in a place to run their own ship. They are unrelated to the Olympics. The IJF has their own thing going on. The Kodokan and everything they do in Japan is completely separate from the IJF. And so if the Kodokan feels that they want to stay true to their judo values and shape judo into what they think it should be, I think that's really great. And one big thing, I mean, the Kodokan, it is the origin of judo. There is so much history there. Everyone respects the Kodokan, and this could actually put a lot of pressure on the IJF if the Kodokan comes out and they have this leg-grabbing, exciting kind of judo happening in Japan. A lot of pressure is going to be on the IJF to replicate that. Now guys, definitely let me know what you think about in the comments. It's going to be interesting to read what you guys think about this. And just lastly, before I go, the Japan team, they've changed up their coaching. So Suzuki is no longer the head coach. He's moved down to the head male coach. And then Tsukada, Maki Tsukada, she is the female coach. And then lastly, the guy at the very, very top, head honcho, Yamada Toshihiko. Now, I could not find a single clip of him doing judo, so if anyone can find anything out there, let me know in the comments. I would like to just see what kind of judo the head coach did. But anyway, that's it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.